Focus to Tamil Nadu, where an ASI team is currently inspected the Thiruparankundram hill after a dispute over whether the hilltop structure is a lamppost or a boundary stone. Now, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat has also made a big statement on this entire debate, stating that Hindus can resolve the ongoing Deepam controversy in Tamil Nadu, weighing in on the row amid escalating tensions over the traditional lamp lighting practices. But what the Madurai judge, Justice G.R. Swaminathan, says echoes the 1996 order that said that the Devasthanam, owner of the hill, shall alone light the Deepam, and ordinarily at the traditional place, that is the Deepa Mandapam near Uchipallayar. Now, for future years, it is open to the Devasthana to permit the lighting of the Deepam at any place in Thiruparankundram hill with prior permission of the HRNC authorities. Now, while permitting lighting at any other place, the Devasthanam shall choose a place at least 15 meters away from the Dargah, the flight of steps and the Nellitop area, and from places declared to belong to the Dargah. This order is crucial. It anticipates exactly the sort of request that has now been made to light the Deepam at another place on the hill, sufficiently distant from the Dargah steps. Now, in 2005, there was an NOC from the Dargah Now, Justice Swaminathan observed that the Dargah management had in fact signed a peace committee resolution in 2005 expressing no objection to lighting the lamp at the Deepatun. The Dargah management had signed the minutes expressing that there was no objection for lighting the lamp at the Deepatun. They made it clear that the lamp can be lit at any place beyond 15 meters from the Dargah. Now, as Justice Kannan has told CNN News 18, and he has also written his own opinion piece on News18.com, viewers are welcome to peruse it. The impeachment cry in this episode is not an isolated sound. It joins a global chorus of attempts to discipline the judiciary through political theatre. Democracies stumble when legislators or political groups attempt to shape judicial conduct by threatening removal. Even the whisper of such threats can distort the ecosystem of adjudication, he said. Now, in a book titled The Thiruparankundram, written by the sculpture research exponent I.J. Bose, published by Tamil Nadu Archaeology Department, the Deepatun, or pillar bearing the Deepam, is mentioned. This book, which was released back in 1981, talks about a Deepatun en route to the hilltop, built during the era of the Nayakars. So, this is about 400 years ago, declared on the Tun itself as belonging to the Nayakar era. On the Tun, there is a sculpture depicting Hanuman with one of his arms raised and the face turned towards the left. The sculpture has writing saying lamps can be lit on the Tun, says the book, adding that it is a customary practice for Skandar Bhakts or Muruga Bhakts to light the lamp on the Tun during Kartigai Masam, or this month, and especially around the Kartik Purnima, according to the book. Now, this has also been cited by Professor Gurumurthy in the Tughlaq. He is the editor of Tughlaq, and he's put this out saying, if this is already there in the Tamil Nadu records, ASI records and also Tamil Nadu government records, why is the ASI currently going down to do this? Now, Professor Gurumurthy is joining us live. Namaskaram, Professor Gurumurthy. Thank you. Now, what's your understanding of this entire impeachment move on Justice Swaminathan? Sir, can you hear me? Yes.
I think first of all, it is very ill-advised and even foolish. Because this is not a ground on which anybody can be impeached. Impeachment has so far been attempted only in cases where there have been corruption and blatant violation of judicial norms. So it is on the merit of the judge as a person. It is not on the merit of a judge as a judge. Here, what involves is the merit of a judge as a judge. Whether the judge has given a correct decision or wrong decision is the issue here. Even granting that all that they say against Swaminathan is taken. Whether the judgment is right or not is the issue.
Yes.
If the judgment is right, then regardless of what he has said, the judgment stands on its own. What he has decided is purely in accordance with law, in accordance with facts. For example, if you look at it as a Hindu-Muslim issue,
Right.
the Muslims themselves have conceded that the Hindus can light the Deepam.
Right.
So, where is the government coming into it? If you look at it as a Hindu-Muslim issue, which can create, problems between the two communities, not only in Thiruparankundram, elsewhere.
Right.
Second, you look at it as an issue which is justifiable or not. The position in the Tamil Nadu government records, the archaeological survey of Tamil Nadu has established in a book written in 1981 and published by it that this Thiruparankundram temple dates back to Sangam days.
Yeah.
That is almost 2000 years. And 400 years back, this Deepathoon was established by Thirumalai Nayakar. And there is an inscription which says that those who have done punyam will light the lamp here.
Yeah.
And the author has said there is a tradition of the local people lighting the lamp on Kartikeya Deepam day. This is the admitted position of the Tamil Nadu government records.
Correct. We've got that here on the
How
screen.
can the government turn around and say, now a new tradition is being established? Even assuming that this tradition has not continued for some time, it is because of a murder of an activist, a Hindu activist who said that this must be resumed, that this has stopped for the last 50 years.
Right.
So I think the government is on a very weak wicket and it has tied itself in knots by making this move.
Well, Justice Kannan also says that this judgment passes the test of judicial reasoning. We're putting out his quotes also. But the DMK says it's not just this. There are 13 instances of the judge's utterances and his leanings. That's why they actually have complained about him in August itself. That's what they're saying. That's why this impeachment. Your thoughts?
In that way, if you look at many judges who have expressed themselves, even against some of the provisions of the Constitution, there is nothing wrong in a judge expressing his personal views. And when it comes to deciding the case, whether he has decided the case properly or not is the issue. If he has not decided, for example, if there is some ifs and buts in this case, and he has taken a position in favor of the Hindus also, he can be called biased. But here there is no such interpretation possible.
Right.
This is only because this gentleman is known to be a person with Hindu views. And I will tell you one thing, I have myself attacked him.
You have attacked
for
Justice Swaminathan.
giving a judgment in a case, a book that was written, Maduru Bhagan, which was highly offensive to Hindu women. In a particular temple, the Hindu women go and stay around in that temple area for a whole night and pray and come back.
Right.
They want a child, means they can go and pray. And the book that was written was that the youths around the locality used to go and impregnate that woman. And that book created a huge problem.
Yeah, it is
it
quite
affected the
offensive in tone.
sentiments of the Hindus.
Yeah.
Swaminathan decided that under the constitution, he has the right to do it.
Wow. Okay.
It was highly offensive. I have myself attacked Swaminathan's judgment.
So clearly he
because
is not biased
it is not
here.
a question of Hindu or Muslim. It affects the sentiments of women.
Yeah, but he has said that constitutionally, if you have the right to do it, you write. It may be offensive, don't read it, or you can do a counter. In this case, what do you think happened?
DMK has always been mindless, particularly after Karunanidhi, who was the only mind of the BJP, of the DMK. DMK has no thought giver today. It is no thinker. It is guided by a set of people from outside. And its entire move, all its moves are directed by politics and votes. So they think that if they take such a powerful stand against the Hindus, there is the Muslim and Christian population in Tamil Nadu is a very considerable one. And it has been built, unfortunately, from colonial days against Hindu sentiments. It's colonial days. You can't do it. For example, the Muslim League president, Qaide Millat Ismail, after partition, he formed the Muslim League and came to Tamil Nadu. You can understand, Tamil Nadu has an orientation which was anti-national because of the Dravidian politics and Dravida Nadu and the Muslim and Christian alignment, unfortunately, was not religious. So they want to keep up the momentum of the anti-Hindu sentiments which have been built even among the Christians and Muslims. And they want to, particularly because Vijay is a Christian, they feel that he may take away their votes. So from every point of view, I would look at it as purely a political project.
If it is a political project, the DMK makes a Babri-like reference, and soon after that, Mohan Bhagwat comments on the Thiruparankundram issue, saying the RSS will also come in if required, although he says Hindus in Tamil Nadu can resolve it. What do you think is happening?
If they are reading it from Mohan Bhagwat's statement, they are wrong, because I have written it 4 months back that they are creating a Babri Masjid kind of situation here in Tamil Nadu. Rama,
You mean the DMK?
to the north of India,
Okay.
is Muruga to Tamil people. They are playing with fire. It will cut across all parties, all communities, all castes. I think they are very ill-advised on a trivial matter. I can understand. You see, there is a dargah there. That the dargah has to be removed. If the Hindus make a claim like that, then the government can say, no, you can't. Hindus are not saying that the dargah should be removed. The only issue that is whether they can go and cut the goats there is the issue. And that has also been judicially now decided at the High Court level, that you cannot give sacrifice on the holy temple, and so you can have the dargah, nothing wrong about it. So where is the question of friction? You are creating a friction which doesn't exist and say this Babri Masjid kind of thing will come. You are actually promoting it. If you allow these things to grow, then a huge movement can develop even for the removal of the dargah. You are playing with fire. You are throwing a matchstick to a train of gunpowder. It can explode. It's actually they who are wrong.
So you're saying that
Mohan Bhagwat made a very responsible statement. Is it the Hindus of Tamil Nadu will look after? But if it escalates, then we will see. The same thing happened in Ayodhya. A local problem was turned into a national problem by the secularists and the Muslim communalists. See what happened.
So so you're saying that somebody is deliberately creating a Skandar versus Sikandar issue here. Skandar is Murugan and the dargah itself is called the Sikandar Dargah.
There is no issue. You are creating it, because Sikandar issue is not an issue in the mind of the Hindus. Nobody is asking that the Sikandar Dargah should be removed. It is only whether there should be sacrifice of animals or not on a temple which the Hindus consider holy. And that is also a matter of judicial determination. There is no role for politics either in the issue of the animal sacrifice or in the issue of lighting Deepam. Both are judicial issues, and in one the Muslims have difference of opinion that we have the right to give sacrifice, and in the other the Muslims themselves have accepted you can light the lamp.
Correct. So now I just quickly want to ask you, Professor Gurumurthy, final question, sir. Should the Speaker allow this impeachment motion it also? Because if it is admitted, it sets a different precedent altogether. Your thoughts quickly, sir.
Assume if on ideological grounds a judge could be impeached by the opposition, because this ideological support is for the ruling party in the center. If the ruling party takes the same position regarding ideological people who give judgment against the government, what will happen to the judiciary? Naturally, it has to be thrown out. Because this is something which will dynamite the judiciary and also the entire justice system. It is every human being has his own plus and minuses.
Right.
Whether the judgment is correct is the only issue,
Judicial
and not
reasoning.
why he gave the judgment.
Right. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Gurumurthy.